Alright guys, alright ladies and gentlemen, coming right back at you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get right on into it. Let's see what we got. Alright, we moving on. I see who is this here? We got Mr. Malley trying to come on over. You gotta understand, when people see you expanding as fast as I am, you're gonna always have your haters out there that's gonna try to come and sabotage. Gotta look out for the haters. Oh, but I'm gonna tell you who ain't no haters. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for my members. I appreciate you guys. You are not the haters. You are the congratulators and the motivators, the innovators, integrators. I couldn't think no more haters. Gators, y'all some gators. I'm joking, but all right, guys, we're moving on now. We've become a pretty solid nation. So we're steady buying coal. Y'all see that coal keep going up now, but I'm gonna get it while it's still kind of low, as well as some of that gas. Anytime you see me do updates, you'll notice I'm always in that stock market every day. Because if you really think about it, guys, think about it from this standpoint. You're going and you're fighting to get all these provinces for what? For resources. So if resources is that important, why not just buy some? Why not get some for cheap? So you don't have to fight for it all. I got that capital waiting. I'm not going to get it just yet. But I have this capital here at my disposal. Sometimes you don't. That's another thing, guys. I'm gonna give you guys stuff that it's gonna seem long-winded, but you need to know this. Sometimes when you get a capital, that means you automatically don't have to worry about your provinces revolting, because mostly all your provinces is going to get a 10% boost when you take somebody's capital, and that keeps you in the green. You don't have to worry about those provinces revolting. So if you know you're about to get more provinces and you got time before the next day, it would be best to wait until you get all the provinces you're going to get at that moment, and then go ahead and take the capital, so that all your provinces that you just acquired will be covered, and the ones you've already got that's not worried about revolting, they'll also gain more. They'll gain 10% as far as their morale. So very big, very important, guys, to know the value of taking someone's capital. And if you want more clarification on that, just send me a comment. Y'all see how I just use my booster sparingly? I mean, it's available to me, so I use it at my leisure. Y'all see how I flattened out my front line? Got to deal with that, but that's just me holding on that. But it's kind of flattened out again. That's how you want it. That's how you want it. You don't want people to be able to cut through these little cracks. Good to zoom out of that map so you can see what's going on. Always check your resources, guys. As you can see, I got my airplanes resting because there's not really much going on right now. Um, so I'm not rushing anything. That's another thing, guys. When you get to a point where you have the advantage land mass wise, meaning I own half of South America, that means if I own half of South America, that means I'm getting way more new reinforcements than anyone else on the continent. So I'm not in a rush to do anything because I'm going to expand and get bigger anyway. Versus some of these other guys, there may be more angst. They may be more angsty to try to go ahead and make a move because if they just sit still, if me and them just sit still, eventually I will overtake them because I have way more provinces, I have way more land. So now I can play a little more defense while they play offense, and I just pick them apart as I continue to expand and move towards the north. So it was almost like a army just coming towards you very slowly and steadily. And this is for people that get to this stage in the game and they try to figure out, well, what do? I just want to hurry up and keep expanding. You can, but you need to do it. You need to have a strategy as to how you're going to continue to do that. And I would tell you, once you got more land than anyone else on the continent, you need to take your time and let these guys grow while you move forward slowly, because you're going to be growing at a much faster rate and you're gaining more resources, more money than anybody else on the continent. So eventually you're going to overtake them. And that's the stage I'm at now. So this is kind of a boring stage, but that's what it is. It's not going to be a whole lot of fighting. It's going to be more just taking over and just like how you see right here. I'm just going to ground it out. We're just going to ground it out and just kind of just keep expanding. Because really none of these nations are able to really defend themselves against my progression. This is slow. This is annoying. This is like, man, this guy. Yeah, you won't find any cracks in my armor. This is a very strong progression. All right. So until next time, guys, stay tuned. We're going to move kind of forward. I don't want to drag it through this process, but I want you to know what this is. This is just me taking my time and just kind of marching my way through these weak nations now, because none of them really have enough land, resources, or power to stop me from just running right through. All right. So stay tuned and I'll be right back at you.